Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I am the Heart Oracle and today I have a reading for you which is all about boosting your confidence, boosting your self-confidence. So let me just introduce you to the piles because I think I would like to give some sort of introduction before I go to each of the pile. So yeah, that's probably gonna take some time, so if you don't like to listen to me bragging on this topic, then just you're welcome to skip ahead. So I have 4 piles for you, as you can see. Pile number 1 is the Tiger's Eye. Pile number 2 is Labradorite. Pile number 3 is Blue Apatite. And pile number 4 is the Smoky Quartz. Yeah, so as always there will be timestamps down in the description and in the comment as well, probably. So you're welcome to choose your pile, use your intuition, take a deep breath in if you'd like, or perhaps you already know which of the pile you are feeling the most drawn to. So yeah, do as you feel like. And yeah, so this reading is going to be about, as I just introduced you to this, about your self-confidence. And of course, I feel inclined to talk about how we are perfect in our whole being, all of our aspects, all of our qualities, all of our character. It's all beautiful and it's all lovable. It's all deserving. We are human beings having this experience. We learn and transform all of our lives, and it's important that we just appreciate this experience for what it is. And if you are trying to live it better, live happier, fuller, and be just in touch with the universe or help this world, then that's amazing. But yeah, you are lovable as you are, and this is just to help you feel more connected to it if you feel like you need a reason right now, or something, just something nice to listen to, of course. So there's no pressure on this reading. That's what I want to say. Yeah, so I guess I will see you in your piles. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Welcome everybody who chose group number 1 with the Tiger's Eye. And surprise, surprise, underneath your stone, underneath your crystal, was the Tiger card. So we have a strong tiger message over here. So maybe this spirit animal in general is very, very important in your life right now. And yeah, let's talk about the tiger. So the tiger, which kind of represents your energy right now, or the circumstances in your life right now, the change in your life, but that also means the change in you. But rather, I think it's something you already are cultivating and stepping into. Tiger is a very powerful animal. Let me just show you this card. Tiger is the feminine energy, no matter your gender. So it's this energy of strength, but rather, you know how the tiger hunts at night often, and it's this energy of sneaking, of waiting for the right moment, of not rushing. It's this very tuned in energy. You can see into their eyes. It's like very mesmerizing. So what this means is, I feel like you are someone who is stepping into your feminine power, feminine energy again, and this means you are kind of getting ready. You are ready to receive something, and you know how to wait for the right moment to go and get what it is that you desire, and you are gonna get it. You are a very skillful manifester, skillful achiever. That's what I feel like. And also the tiger energy is about being, again, tuned into, but not only universe, but also what that means is being tuned into yourself. So you would be someone, or you are achieving this level in your life, in yourself, to be able to just tune into yourself and feel the energy inside you, know what it is that you deserve, what it is that you desire, what it is that you want for yourself, and what is best for yourself. You are able to focus on it like it's your prey, kind of, in this tiger metaphor. And you are just waiting for the right moment, cultivating your energy, pouring into yourself, pouring into your, again, goal, waiting for this moment, being fine with just being patient and poised, ready to achieve. And then, when it's the right moment, you are gonna go and get it. It's a very powerful energy. I don't know if you can feel it just looking at this card. I'm not sure how well you can see, but yeah. And I'm trying to get more in tune in this reading, so let's say. And I feel like the energy of Katy Perry Roar, or however it was. I got the eye of the tiger. You know, this song is coming through as well, so it's a very tiger reading. Yeah, and we have the waxing moon here with the energies gaining momentum. So one thing that I feel in your reading is that you are right now in a period of your life where you are ready to embrace yourself fully, to step into your power. Really, this reading is very powerful. We have the goddess and the god as well, and those are the cards that we will talk about in a moment, that are here to describe the archetypes, because those are the archetype cards, the energies that are very active in you right now. So this is something that you are already stepped into, something that you are already in, that is here meant to empower you, to remind you of something, remind you of how great you are, to tell you how great you are, in what energy you are right now, how you can use it, how you can make use of it to feel this empowerment in your life. So the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon, and it's also similar. Well, it's actually the other way around. So I wanted to say just the amount, the percentage of the moon surface that is on this card and on the tiger's head is similar, but well, they are kind of a reflection, but it's not the same face. So okay, so the waxing moon is the time in the moon cycle between the new moon and the full moon. It's like gaining the energy after a new moon. So what does it mean? It means that you have, again, it's a repeating theme already in your reading, that you are somehow setting your eyes on a certain dream. And this is something that you probably already have, you already know of, this desire that you have. But what is important is that this desire is not something that wouldn't serve you, it's not something toxic, because you can see past things that are toxic, past things that are unserving to you. You are a renewed person right now who is really, again, in tune with themselves, in tune with their true healthy needs, in true alignment with what their higher self wants, in what your true heart desire is. So it's something that universe will truly support, because it will bring you and everyone around you, this whole world, great benefit achieving this thing. So you already set your eyes on this thing, or will in a very, very soon, I forgot the word, in very near future. Yeah, that's what I want to say. And then you will be entering even more in this energy of receptiveness, because feminine energy is all about receptiveness, being able to sit still, again, this waiting for the right moment. And in that you will find your power, you will cultivate yourself, and then you will be step by step closer to achieving this goal. The energy is gaining momentum, so something has started, something is developing, something is rushing. And here we have two cards, Unfinished Symphony in reverse, because those cards are actually facing me, so sorry. And the building blocks. So building blocks, again, it's actually building. The energy is gaining momentum. So as I was saying earlier, you are this woman here. You are poised again. There is actually a card that's called poised in this deck, but I kind of being reminded of it with her pose over here. It's like she doesn't really use any energy in building this I don't know what it is, tower, this fundament. She's just effortlessly standing there, right? And you can see she's actually quite happy standing there. So it's not just being there and doing nothing. She's feeling her power. You can really see that she's feeling her power. She's appreciating herself. She's feeling confidently in her own skin. And those blocks are actually lifting themselves up, or even if she is lifting them, it's really not anything she does that would take much effort from her, because it just flows, you know. Energy of feminine energy is also about this flowing, feeling the energies, in being in tune again with them. And unfinished symphony, so actually there might be something in your life that that feels like it isn't quite over with. Sorry, I got very quiet for a moment here. So I feel like, okay, what I'm gonna say is actually something that happened in your past, something that may still be lingering in your present. It was something that kind of held you back. It felt weird. It felt unsatisfying. Like I'm interpreting it as something that was just like a baggage to you. But right now, what is changing is that this something, you actually don't care anymore, in the sense that it's okay and you don't let it bother you. Of course, you may care if it's something like, I don't know, let's say, classical example, there was some relationship that was kind of going bad, doesn't matter with whom, but it was feeling like something just wasn't right. Like you would like it to go a different way. You are anticipating something to change about this, and perhaps this might be somehow connected to what you are setting your eyes on, this goal, this new phase of your life, this new desire. But even if it is connected, you have a completely new approach, because you just let it flow now, like this symphony as well. And if there is something that was holding you back before, right now you're just letting it go again, and you are surrendering. And this is somehow what this energy is about. Let me clarify, perhaps. One thing about what is this unfinished symphony. That was the worst possible shuffle. Okay, but while I do that, please, the unfinished symphony, dear universe. Let's go to your archetypes. Actually, we have the goddess, the judge, the god, artist, and gossip. And once again, I'm getting a really strong feminine energy from this pile. Okay, so for the unfinished symphony, we have the telephone, communication, messages, talking, connections, something to share, say phone number. So perhaps actually there is something with another person, but it can be relationship, it can be business related, anything that has to do with communication, with speaking. And symphony is actually somehow connected, it's also the sound. So however this will resonate for you. There is just something that was kind of waving on you, but now you are releasing that and focusing on yourself. Yeah, the sun, the community. Yeah, that will become somehow connected later, I feel. Okay, so yeah, just a little interruption over here. Yeah, let's leave this unfinished symphony for now. Maybe I will get more insight into it. So yeah, goddess, judge, god, artist, and gossip. So what do we have here? You are someone who is, again, very empowered, very empowered. We have goddess and god. It's like very strong yin and yang energy, like both polarities, the feminine, the masculine energy, whatever. It's just a very strong whole personality. So you don't lack any aspect. Also with the judge and with the artist, you have good judgment. You have great intuition and this logical balance side to you, and also this expression, this artistic creative side. So with the goddess again, the feminine expressed through wisdom, natural life force, and sensuality. With the tiger as well, there is this message of sensuality. So maybe you do resonate with that. Maybe you would like to give yourself more attention in this sensual sense. Maybe you would like to take more care of your body. Maybe you would like to put more care into your looks, into how you express yourself through your fashion style, your connections with others. If you are someone who is in a romantic connection, in sexual relationship in some way, then that energy as well. But if you like, then on your own as well. Anything that has to do with the sensual side. This also can be connected to food, to just some creative thing as well. Just letting yourself express yourself in this very confident but flowy, sensual way. That's what I'm getting, because look at this goddess over here. She is just like on a bed as well, so that's a strong indication here, but she is feeling fabulous, and so are you. If you aren't feeling fabulous, then you should. That's what this reading is about. Yeah. So again, very in your feminine power, and feminine power is also about creation. Yeah. Just feel yourself. Be in tune with yourself, in tune with your body. Yeah, body. If you want to be a predator, you gotta be in tune with your body as well. But that's something additional. Yeah, the judge. Again, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. And somehow the judge is basically like the justice, the balance, the scales between goddess and god. And god is benevolence and compassion, recognizing the internal force within yourself and others. So again, we have like this balance between goddess and god over here. So on one hand, you have this masculine side, knowing what you want and going after it. But the strategy you are taking in this particular time in your life is being more in tune, being more in flow, trusting. And when it's the right time, then you are going to act on it. And of course, we have the goddess and the god here. So, just to recognize the scale of that power, the scale of that energy, it's very powerful. It's a strong manifestation time. And of course, another thing is, again, being in tune with the universe. So what you would perhaps like to do is being more maybe putting some of your time into spiritual practice, like whatever it is for you. It could be meditation, yoga for some reason. Maybe for many of you it will resonate. Another thing, candle gazing is something that is present with the Tiger card as well. So candle gazing, I think it's not really popular, but I feel like whenever I have a time to candle gaze, like it isn't ever on a special occasion, but just by accident. Let's say I'm lighting a candle, I feel it's very, very mesmerizing, very, it's a very spiritual thing, I think. Yeah, so if you would like to connect with this fire energy, with this sun fire, I recommend candle gazing. The energy of the moon, so maybe, yeah, nighttime is somehow important here, but I feel it can be connected with the sensuality as well. So like if you would like to be more in tune with your body, do more sexual things with others, with yourself, nighttime is probably a time that would be the best for it. But also taking like very nice baths. But maybe let's move on, because I'm gonna also pull the tarot. And with the artist, there is this creative expression. So perhaps some of you are also like in creative position in profession. So your work may be connected to doing something artistic, but artist is, as always, it's just a very general thing. We are all creators. We are all creating art form. Everything is art in a way. And if you feel so inclined, perhaps doing some art, like in a literal sense, could also help you release your energy, get in this flow, take care of yourself, experiment with different sides of yourself. Yeah, I feel like experimenting with yourself is something very important as well. And we have the gossip card. So the gossip card here is really about, take it how it resonates, because you may have a situation in your life that you know this card is talking about, but otherwise I will say it's just about how you are being recognized, your change, your power is being recognized by the people around you. So if perhaps in the past, or there are some people that you know are talking behind your back, some just jealous people probably, you know, always people who talk bad about others, it's just a reflection of themselves, and it's a way for them to cope with their own issues. So of course it's not really something that you would like to accept. It's not something that you should allow in your life, but at the same time, let's just have some understanding for them and love as well. But I feel like it can also be connected to this unfinished symphony card that we're trying to decipher. But otherwise, yeah, your image is also improving in a way that people are gonna recognize this power, this self-empowerment. If you are an artist, people are gonna start recognizing you even more. Maybe you will share information with others about your art, about yourself, and you will help them be empowered as well in a way. But other than that, I just feel like people are gonna notice the change in you, notice the power in you. So yeah, let's go and experiment with yourself, with ourselves. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some tarot. What is the energy that pile number 1 is currently in? I really want to know them about the universe, their self-empowerment journey. Yeah, definitely try to express yourself more, but in a way that's not aimed at gaining attention from people, because maybe that's something that, a theme that was actually present in your life. It's a card I was thinking about while saying it. But more so, it's aimed at just feeling yourself, being in tune with yourself. Yeah, there is this element. There is this element for sure. So, yeah, we have the 8 of materials, which is 8 of pentacles, 2 of materials, and 7 of voices, which is 7 of swords. So what is this telling me, saying to me? 8 of materials is a very creative card again. So this balance between goddess and the god energy, so this masculine side, I feel like it's something, of course you are getting in tune with your feminine energy, this receptiveness, this being in flow. But while being in flow, this aspect of action is not gonna be so much aimed at achieving this goal directly. So, okay, let me explain. If you have a certain goal in mind, but you know that it's gonna probably take time, maybe you need to get more in this trusting side, and this passion, of course, is still within you, it's still keeping you going, faithful to this certain goal. But while this thing is manifesting for you, you are more so being nudged to go in the direction of taking care of yourself, taking care of your needs, appreciating yourself. So in this sense, you are being in this feminine energy, receptivity, trust, just knowing that you don't have to stress over it, you don't have to worry about it, you are worthy, you are gonna go and get it because you have already started it, you are in tune, the energy is gaining momentum. And the 8 of materials is a card of craftsmanship, of working at something. But in this deck, this working on something is it's again very flowy, very poised. It's reminding me, look, it's actually almost the same pose as this woman on this card. And the roses as well are similar to the blocks. So I feel like number 10 might be important for you. We have 10 and here we have 28, which is also 10 if you add it up. And it's also number 1, so it's the number of new beginnings. And number 8, I feel like pointing it out. So yeah, while you are in this feminine energy, you are also working, but working on yourself. And it's not tough work, it's not sweat and tears, it's nothing like that. It's flowing, it's feminine, it's very gentle, it's expressive, because in this deck in particular, the 8 of materials is also highlighted to be the artistic, the artisan card. So maybe this artist side is something very important actually in this message. So if you aren't already, I really recommend, I think it's a strong suggestion, but of course anything you feel like is the best for you, doing something creative. It can be whatever, it can be as simple as drawing, painting, maybe even music, because symphony is here as well. So perhaps singing, being in tune with your own voice, with your own energy again. It can be anything. It can be mandalas for some of you. It can be flowers. We have the roses here as well, but it's connected with the materials, I think. Yeah, just gardening, sculpting, doing some designs, some home makeover, interior makeover. I'm not sure, but yeah, be in tune with your creative feminine energy again. And 2 of materials, balancing the goddess and the god within you. And it's also the card that talks about being busy with work. So maybe some of you are actually gonna be very busy. There is something that is keeping you busy, and it can be connected with this gaining power, gaining momentum, because sometimes it can actually be that if you are manifesting something that is very big for you, it's gonna come with some responsibilities, and if that is the case for you, you will know, and then it's just gonna take some effort from you as well. when it does come. But yeah, just if it is the case for you, just be in flow, be in tune again, and keep this balance, and everything will be okay. Everything will be okay, because you can see they're actually not in a very, objectively speaking, stable conditions, but they are doing just fine. They are doing just fine because they are in perfect balance. They are able to balance in this position. So yeah, but at the same time, I feel like you are, for all of you, you are balancing yourself. You are learning to just trust, because this pose that this person is in also requires this trust, being in flow, being in tune. So you are balancing this, knowing when to take action again, and knowing when to just wait and be poised and in trust and in flow. And the Seven of Voices here talks about how some things may seem not as they are, some kind of deceit, some kind of, because you can see this woman over here and her reflection. So I don't know, one thing again, but you will know if it's for you, this gossip and this unfinished symphony. Maybe there was some nasty situation, maybe it was just not really nasty, but something that felt just weird, something sticky, something you couldn't quite understand or let go of, something that just didn't feel quite right. You weren't able to feel at peace with that situation. And yeah, if that is the case, then you are learning to let go of it, because you are learning to see the truth. I will clarify it within a moment, actually. But in general, what this energy is for all of you, I will tell you just that it's this seeing in the night energy, because the tiger is, again, the animal that is very night-based. I don't know if you can say it like that, but what I mean by that is that it sees in the darkness. It knows what is really going on. So if you had problem with that situation, if that is your case, the case for you, then just know that the universe wants to tell you you are very good at feeling it out, at feeling these sticky situations. You are in tune, and you know when something is going on that isn't really right for you, and you are always able to act on it. You won't be really you won't be able to be fooled by anyone ever again if you feel like that was something for you. And the Nine of Wands over here. Seven of Voices. Nine of Wands. Yeah, Nine of Wands talks about barriers, about... Yeah, so perhaps there is this thing about having healthy barriers with people. Yeah, so if you had trouble with people gossiping around you, with people who perhaps weren't really the right environment for you, you are really not putting up with any negative energy, with anything that doesn't serve you, and you are able to protect yourself from that. You are able to spot that and put the right barriers up, not the barriers that are here to in the name of your insecurities, but the barriers that are here to actually be in a situation that you feel is right for you. Yeah. So there is nothing bad with those barriers. There are healthy barriers. You are learning how to get more healthy communication with people. So can I get any additional messages about what is going on in the lives of this group? Confidence boost. Maybe it's actually all from the tarot. Let's just give me a second. We have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. So I feel like you are starting on this journey. Yeah, it's actually a message that I would think of only today, because I was listening to some other readings today, and yeah, I feel like you are on this journey to becoming even more compassionate towards yourself again. You are also, with the barriers with other people, able to get more gentle communication, more healthy and emotion-based, honest communication with other people. It's like you are finally opening up your heart in a healthy way. So this is also a part of how you learn to create those boundaries, and also a part of how you get to express yourself. And this could also be connected with the creativity. So take what resonates in this case. It's a very chaotic and multifaceted message. But yeah. Knave of Cups. Embracing your emotional side more. Yeah. So we have the... I have no idea how you call it in English. Oh. Yeah. And the last card. So this one, the the light, I have no idea. But yeah, what this means is waiting for the right moment, this card. So again, with the tiger, you are someone who is very in tune, very go-getter. And you know, dear pile one, exactly when to act and when to wait. And you are mastering this balance, or you already are a master of this balance. And what this means is, again, you will be able to achieve anything that you put your mind onto, because you are a master of this, you know. So whenever you are at right now, where you are, this green light, yellow light, red light, you know how to act in each of those stages, and you are flowing with the order of manifesting, of bringing things into existence. With this card as well, hairstylist, I feel it's about like getting this image, improving your image, and I don't mean it in a superficial way. Actually improving your image, taking care of your body in this way, not just very basic needs, because I feel like most of you actually have your basic needs met, like getting good sleep, getting good meals, not any major health issues. If you are struggling with that, that's something you are also gonna work on. But mostly it's going beyond. It's not just survival. It's not just surviving and living just to get by. And I feel like it's more so that you already have those needs met, those basic needs, and you are now just taking care of yourself, because styling your hair, like speaking symbolically, isn't anything that's like very necessary. It's something you do because you want to feel nice. It's something you do because you want to look nice. So perhaps some of you are actually getting your hairstyle somehow changed, but more so it's this energy of really taking care of yourself and doing something extra for yourself, because you just feel like pouring into yourself, pouring into your well-being, into your health, into feeling good, into your sensuality again. And we have the orchestra, so this is the symphony. So I have no idea what this symphony is actually talking about for you once again, but somehow there is this music element. So perhaps you would like to go to a concert, maybe you are a musician, but more so the orchestra. It's music. Role of each individual within a group to create a beautiful full whole. Yeah. So I feel for many of you there is this actual message of music, of importance to music, and music is also flowing with the universe. It's the art around us, in the art of time. There is this one saying I heard once that music is how we decorate time. But otherwise, yeah, if we treat it as within as the message that parts that create a greater whole, everybody has a role, it can also be within yourself. So again, this masculine and feminine side, knowing when to act. And otherwise, also if you struggle somehow, or if there is this element of how you feel about yourself in a group, in social sense, your position in society, in your closer circles, or maybe on social media, if you are on social media, just understanding that everybody has their own thing. Everybody has something to offer, and there's no reason to compare each other with one another. Like, if you feel this resonates for you at all, this message of comparing yourself with others, maybe that's how others approach you, so maybe they compare you with themselves, or anything. Just know that your confidence doesn't come from other people. Yeah, you are the one who dictates your life, your symphony, and you are the one who decides how it goes again. Yeah, and there is nothing that is actually out of control. If you surrender to the flow of the universe, you will always just be in the right place. Feel like life just makes sense for you. So yeah, I feel like that's all that I have for you. Thank you very much. I hope this reading resonated and boosted your self-confidence. It sure helped me. So yeah, thank you very much and see you. Bye bye. Hello everybody, welcome to your reading. You choose group number 2 with the Labradorite. I'm not sure if it was visible, but oh, I just got the message. Okay, so Labradorite with this light from this lamp over here, if you can see the highlights, how it changes beautifully. Yeah, so underneath your Labradorite stone was the Bat card. So what does it mean? For you, I feel like you are someone who is on the verge of the edge of a great transformation in your life. Great transformation. And the bat is the night, the nocturnal animal. So again, this transformation energy is about diving deep into yourself, diving deeper into some truth about yourself that you weren't able to see previously. So that's what I got with this Labradorite, because it's quite literally written over here. Let me read it for you. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. So yeah, the bat again is about this energy of tuning into rather than seeing your surrounding, it's about feeling into your surroundings. And about, by feeling, understanding what it was holding you back and getting ready for the transformation that will come with the day. With the bat as well, there is this energy of maybe you would like to watch sunrise. So if you resonate with that, then perhaps it's something for you. But again, this reading is meant to be a confidence booster, and we have a card here that is quite literally saying confidence is your key to success. So this reading was important for you, as we can see. Yeah, I feel like for this pile, for what we have here so far, many of you may have trouble with appreciating yourself. Many of you may be transforming into appreciating yourself more, because I feel there is very gentle energy in this pile. Very gentle, warm-hearted people. And of course, of course, many people who come watch this reading are probably very big-hearted, but I feel it's very gentle. This reading is very gentle. We have the moon on this card as well. So nighttime, maybe something very, maybe a time for you that's very, you feel very in tune then. But what we have here, with the blessed and with the imagine, I feel you are someone who is, the universe is very encouraging you to feel your potential, to feel the potential of your life. And perhaps you are already in this energy, because for some of you I feel like this reading is more so like an encouragement, like advice. But if you already are in this energy, just bear with me, because I'm gonna keep the narrative of encouraging people to get into this energy more. Because again, the confidence is your key. The new moon in Leo is like this energy is just starting. This energy is just emerging within you. And again, the blessed and the imagine cards together. We have number 222 over here, so that may be important. This may be a synchronicity that you see, and the number that you see a lot. It's also about connections with others, so maybe that's something that you are that this confidence that you are here developing will affect as well. Most likely will, for sure. Connections with others are an important part, and confidence plays a huge part in them as well. But what is happening to me? Sorry, maybe it's your energy. But yeah, okay, let's get back to it. Blessed and imagine. Those two together are encouraging you to whatever is going on in your life. Right now, maybe even with me, just get a breath in and out. And think about 3 things that you are really grateful for. Whatever it is, right now. You can stop a video if you like, but it's very important for you right now too. So yeah, so you are encouraged to focus on the good, to really tune into yourself, perhaps meditate, pray. There's energy of prayer in this pile especially. But what prayer means, what I mean by prayer is just speaking with the universe, getting in tune with what you desire, with what is inside of your heart, inside of your soul. And talking with the universe, just openly talking with the poet here as well. It's just you have great talent for self-expression, for expression in language, for words, for speaking, for communicating. And I feel like many of you actually don't really acknowledge this part of yourself at this time yet. But it's something that is a part of you that you have already within you, and something that is going to be even more visible if you let yourself shine when you build this confidence. Yeah, so feel the blessings, feel the gratitude inside of you. Gratitude is very important. Practicing gratitude, knowing what you are grateful for again. And with this energy of inner peace, of greater understanding, of this feeling blessed, you can imagine the new future. You can imagine that anything is possible, because as I was talking about, you are on this, you are between 2 chapters in your life, 2 energies, 2 cycles. With the new full moon we have here on the bat and the new moon, it's like change, it's changed, something new going on, something has finished and something new is coming. It's the energy again of new cycle where the confidence is the key. And as I was talking about the sunrise with the bat as well, in this imagine card, it kind of feels like a sunrise as well, because we have the moon on the sky, but the light is kind of coming from below as if it was the sun rising. So yeah, maybe sunrise, and this card has kind of the sunrisey colors as well. So watching sunrise, maybe something actually that would be a nice practice for you, or just a nice experience, even if it's like not very regular. But sunrise, again, it's this new day, new energy. Imagine is about visualization. So in this new chapter, imagine what it is that you would like to happen, what it is that you would like to create in this new chapter, what it is that you seek, and trust that it is possible to bring it into existence. Just visualize it, imagine it, and while we work on this confidence, while we keep cultivating this confidence, imagine and feel grateful for what already is. That is the key for you to manifest anything that you desire. To feel this confidence, focus on what is already amazing, beautiful, loving energy in your life, already there. And then from this place, imagine. It's very gentle energy, very in tune, breathing, feeling just the energy of the universe around you, the love around you. Yeah. So, Begin Again. Do you know the song Begin Again? It's kind of coming to mind. But okay. The archetypes here we have is the Fool. And let me just read light attributes. Fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. Okay. Detective. Great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. Child nature. Friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. Poet. Expresses soul insights in symbolic language. Femme fatale. I'm not sure how it was pronounced. Yeah. Highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. And Priest. Facilitates spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. So the first thing, those two cards came out together, and then the rest popped out after some time. So I took them all, but the Fool and Detective, what I first noticed is that they both kind of have this mask. Here this woman has the book, and the Fool has quite literally the mask on his face that he's taking off. So I feel like that's just a side message of those cards, is that you are learning to not be afraid of showing who you really are. This is this confidence energy, showing who you really are, taking off the mask. Maybe in this previous chapter of your life, there was some aspect of yourself that you were keeping hidden from others, keeping hidden from yourself. And by diving deeper into this night time, into yourself, you are now entering this new chapter with greater understanding of who you are and building this confidence to show who you are. And you are someone amazing. Yeah, for sure. For real, you are. Yeah. So, Fool. But first, the Detective as well. I think what this card is telling you here, it's universe really appreciates it, and I feel you actually may also acknowledge it, that it's nice that you have this ability to dive deeper in this bad energy, going into yourself, observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. You are able to go into situations, into yourself, into energy, into people, look inside and see the truth. And the Fool as well. So you may actually see behind people's masks, seeing who people truly are. You have this gift, intuitive gift. So it may not always be like logical, like understanding, analyzing people. Of course, it may be, of course, but more so it's something that at its core comes from this intuitive power, intuitive energy. So you are someone very intuitive and connected with nature. That's something that we are also gonna highlight. But yeah, you are learning to show who you are, definitely, and not be afraid of people's opinions, because people are always gonna have their own opinions. What is truly important is you being yourself, you being your true self, and yeah, operating in your true self. Yeah, the child nature. So universe highlights here that you are very in tune with nature. So that's something that you might enjoy in your life. I feel it's an energy that already you feel quite good with. So you may really enjoy nature, like walks in nature, collecting some, I don't know, anything nature based. So you may be this person that goes out into nature on some, I don't know, forest walk on the beach, and you would just collect some pieces of wood, of rocks, some nice leaves, anything. Not all of you, but I feel like this is a message for some of you at least. But in general, feeling connected with animals. So you may have an animal that actually really loves you. They really love you and they think you are amazing. But otherwise, you have this big open heart for nature and you care for nature. You have a very beautiful connection with nature, with the energy around you in this sense. So yeah, that's something you should feel confident about, something very beautiful about your personality, about your energy. You care for nature. You may be a plant person as well, like having many plants at home. Yeah, but you are very gentle and nature around you just loves your energy. It's very soothing, it's very nurturing in a very gentle way. Nurturing the energy of Leo as well. And the poet again, as I was saying before, like you have this power to actually express yourself very well. So if you are a shy person, perhaps it's that you have like you are writing poetry to yourself, maybe you have a diary, a journal, and it's also helping you with navigating your inner world or just expressing yourself, and that's something amazing as well. You may want to, if you don't already, also like write down what you are grateful for, have like small gratitude journal or a chapter of gratitude journal in your journal. But in general, you are really good at expressing yourself. You are very good at communicating, at finding right words to express your thoughts. And it really captivates people because this gentleness that you have, that you have for animals, being in tune with what others are truly feeling, this very subtle, nurturing energy, it's something that captivates people. Yeah, I feel like this femme fatale, actually, maybe you resonate with this message, but I think it's very specific. So again, highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Maybe shadow attribute is inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. So if you feel this resonates for something specific in your life or aspect of your personality, then go ahead and take it, but only if it resonates again. But yeah, I feel like this captivating energy again. You have something very alluring about you. Yeah, there's something very alluring about you. People around you just, you may have this energy again of being kind of hidden. She as well, she's covering her face, so it's kind of like a mask, but it's, people are curious about you. if you express yourself more, you have this gift to draw people in. You are very beautiful as well. Very beautiful. You have a great fashion style. Yeah. You don't care what people think. Like, you may have some trouble with confidence, but there's some aspect of your personality, of how you choose to express yourself, that really speaks confidence. So either it's like the way you dress, or just maybe you actually don't realize that you already have this energy of not really caring about what people think. Some part of you is already connected with this confidence in terms of like other people and their opinions and being yourself. Like, something about you is already very expressive of who you truly are, but you need to acknowledge that and also expand this energy on other aspects of yourself, of your personality, of anything, of everything. And the priest, again, is like this energy of being really in tune with the prayer. Again, we have praying hands over here and over here as well. So it's just this energy of prayer. You are someone whose prayer, whose words, again, because prayer is often expressing your intentions, expressing your connection with the divine through words, again, as I was actually speaking about before already. So your words carry great power, and universe is like always listening to you. No doubt about it. So if there is this new chapter in your life and you may feel a bit lost while you are waiting for this sunrise, while you are waiting to truly feel this confidence building up in you, just know that universe is always listening and it's always here for you. So don't be afraid ever. You always have nature around you. Nature spirits may always be with you as well. I don't know about you. I don't know if you would call it crazy, but I love to talk with my plants. Like, I'm sure they are like fully living beings, and I'm trying to expand on some, I don't know, clairvoyant, how do you say it? Hearing them, but I'm not sure. But I love to talk with my plants, and even if I can't communicate with them, I believe they hear me. So I feel like whatever nature is around you, it also is always there for you. It's always like grateful for you and trying to support you in some ways. Yeah, so can I get a little bit more about like what this group can do to feel more confident in themselves? Oh, it actually came out before. Interesting. What can this group do to feel more confident? Okay. So we have Two of Materials, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Inspiration, and Page of Inspiration. So what I'm getting with that is... So you are someone, again, who may feel like juggling two aspects of their personality. Like, one side of you may like to express themselves clearly, but something is keeping you from doing that. Yeah, like there is this being torn apart between two forces. And yeah, but always if you feel like you are still in a place where you are just trying to find your balance, yeah, try to find your balance. Try to find your balance with how you choose to show up. If it's a process, learning to be confident, and if you don't need to just throw yourself out there. It's a process. Learn how to balance yourself. Learn how to balance yourself and balance this new energy with this old energy. It's never like a scary jump into new. It's always like blurring, you know? There will be time when you will kind of jump back to this older feeling, older mentality, this old patterns of emotions and thoughts and way you perceive yourself and your life and so on, but it's just being in flow with it, trusting and letting go, and just slowly juggling those two parts of yourself and coming into wholeness. And at one point you will just find yourself in this completely new place, but it won't be a jump, it will be a blur. And when you look back at a certain point, you will recognize that change. Yeah, and you are on this path, there's no doubt about it. So with the Seven of Inspiration, I feel like you feel protective, you feel like there is something, you feel like you are being overwhelmed by something. But yeah, again, it's like pushing out of the darkness and into the new light, into the sunrise again. So there is a strong feeling of the sunrise, guys. I don't know, maybe you feel connected with the sunrise somehow. Yeah, but it's definitely a new day. So whenever you feel like the darkness is overwhelming you, just know that behind you there is the light. Like, you don't have to fight, you don't have to hold on to anything. Those walls aren't actually gonna crush you. You are protected, you are safe. The Page of Inspiration, yeah, just whenever there are any ideas in your head, follow them, don't be afraid. It's about imagining again. So the seeds for your new chapter of your life, the new chapter in your life, actually Page of Inspiration is like new ideas. So yeah, it's very connected with the Imagine card again. Like there's this universe above this page's head. It's like full of possibilities. It's like endless, you know. And there is a cat on this card, so maybe you have a cat. That's for some of you. And this is this animal that really loves you and thinks you're amazing. But otherwise, yeah, any idea you have that you feel is worth pursuing, and they probably are, imagine, trust, manifest, feel blessed, be in tune with your body. This person as well has their eyes closed, so this is this energy of prayer again. And being in tune. And as well, Page of Inspiration can be about communication, so self-expression, poet as well. Self-expression is very important for you, and this can be actually through this creative way. Maybe you would like to share your poetry with others, have this journal, even if it's for yourself. But what is important is that you express yourself, and in relationships with others as well. Definitely learning to communicate in a way that feels nourishing for you, sharing your ideas, showing what is inside your head, showing your gentle, beautiful energy with the world around you, traveling, whether it is something that you actually would like to do, like embarking on some journey, or metaphorically, so new chapter of your life. What is this Page of Inspiration about? What do you know anything? Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel like celebration. Celebration. Celebration of who you are, celebration of other people. Having fun. Homecoming. Coming home to yourself. You are divinely supported and guided. Look on what you have accomplished already in your life. I feel like that's, again, this very gentle energy from this Four of Wands card. Yeah. What is the energy that this pile 2 is learning to embrace? This confidence. How is this confidence emerging in them? Is their universe. have to, oh yeah, change card. Change card. We got the change card. The wind. So remember how I said, yeah, do I want to take those? Yeah, I will leave them for now. I feel like they jumped out too. We have the thermometer. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna take. So again, we have a lot about change here. So the wind card is really about changes, and it's the air element as well. So perhaps you, this change is really about your mentality, about the way you look at things, your perception of things, the way you project, the way you perceive. So the gratitude is very important because it grounds you in your experience, it grounds you in who you are, it grounds you in trusting that you are in the right place, that there is a lot in your life already that is so beautiful, that you can just appreciate. And even if it's not easy, go deeper into this gratitude, into this feeling of blessing. As this bat, like, just dive deep into yourself, into the night, and yeah, you will find something to feel blessed about, with, and imagine the new chapter. There is a lot about change, drastic change, true change. It's like no helping it. So it doesn't have to be so drastic, it doesn't have to be so overwhelming, but it sure is change. There is change for sure. And with this card as well, I'm not sure how you, sorry for the interruption, my camera turned off for a second, but with this card as well, it's very energy of cleaning, right? Energy of sweeping away the old energy, clearing the air. Yeah, so again, the air, the mentality, the mind, the way you think, the way you perceive, the way you feel about yourself. It's all about perception. So this change is really about your inner change. So of course there might be outer conditions that are affecting this, but really the change is inside you. And you got this. You are building this confidence. It's all about building your confidence, appreciating yourself, knowing that it's a very transitioning time in your life, and what is lying on the other side is truly amazing, like feeling amazing, because it's all about how you think, how you feel in your life. And yeah, know that this change may go kind of back and forth, because it's about your inner change, and that's just how it is. That's just how it works. You can't switch the way you think completely. Like, it's gonna take time. And what I mean is like weeks, months. You can reach some significant milestones, of course, but generally it's a process, and that's okay. It doesn't make it any less impactful, any less real. You are changing. And with the thermometer here, it's also about the change of temperature, change of conditions, like temperature rising, there is this confidence rising. So yeah, I think that's all that I have for you. Thank you very much. You are really on this journey of self-empowerment. You got this. I believe in you, and please believe in yourself. Feel the blessings. Know that you are amazing. You can turn back the video to the part when we talked about what's amazing, especially right now, about you, that you perhaps should notice. But as I was saying in the intro, everything is amazing about you. Everything is worth feeling confident about. Is just something that right now is very important for you to acknowledge on your journey. So yeah, thank you very much. I hope this resonated. And yeah, I see you. We'll see you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to your reading. Everybody who chose group number 3 with this blue Archetype stone. So this is a message that will resonate for many, maybe not all of you, maybe for many of you, but I feel like some of you actually care about some kind of global idea, global issue very much, very deeply, and are actually you actually have some wisdom or some ideas on the topic of how to improve this situation, improve this global situation. Maybe it's something environmental, something connected with protecting animals, something about social justice, equality, or anything else, but something global, because the stone reminds me of Earth actually right now, and I just feel like this is a message that can resonate for some of the people watching. So yeah, and that's something that's very admirable about you, and also something that you are meant to work on, if that is the case for you. But take what resonates in this case. So underneath your stone, your crystal, were actually two cards fell out for you. It's the oyster and the black egg. So let's start with what we have here. So the oyster. So you are someone who has a lot to share, has a lot of wisdom, has a lot of ideas, has a lot of potential, has a lot of things going on inside them. Little treasures like the oyster, right? So the oyster is this animal that can change anything that gets inside them into pearl, right? And pearls are of course something very valuable, something beautiful, something that we really treasure, right, as human culture. And yeah, it's very valuable, but to the oyster, it's something natural, it's something obvious, it's something that comes like just the part of being themselves. And the issue with the oyster is that sometimes they can forget how valuable it is, the things that they have to share, the things that come from within them. So if you are in this oyster energy, and you are probably, if you pick this reading, and you resonate with being maybe a little bit closed off, or even if you don't, actually you may feel like you are a very open and confident person, but the issue here, the little lingering something here is that you don't truly see the full potential of who you are, the full image, the full picture of just how much value you bring to the table. And with the black egg, this is the pearl that you have inside. This is the truth that you have to share. You are just meant to share more of your ideas. Your ideas are brilliant. With the engineer that we have over here, it's like you have a mind that is really creative. And not only creative, it's very... you are able to find solutions. With this pile, I feel like it's a very smart, like a very wise energy that you have, but also very kind. So it's like a lot of your ideas may be actually directed at helping other people, at helping in general with the all other cards that we have here. But what is the way in which you help, the manner in which you go about creating those ideas is very practical. It's focused on creating actual solutions. It's focused on finding actual practical ways, ideas again, to find solutions and to actually change, to actually create change. So it's not just wishful, like creative chaos. It might be, but in all of it, there is actually a lot of valuable ideas, a lot of valuable thoughts that you may share with others that are actually, I'm using a lot of actually, so maybe you are a very fact-oriented, that have a huge potential for bringing about this change, to bring about value, real value. And it may be on some smaller scale, but also on the big scale. So if you resonate with having like passion for some cause, for some global, or maybe it's something more local but very important to you, something you're passionate about, something you care about, you think it's important, and it is. If you think so, everything is important. You have ideas to contribute to this cause, and for them to actually be used to be manifested in real life, to actually bring about the change, there is a true need to share them. And if you don't do that already, then universe is really encouraging you. It's really saying that you have very valuable ideas, you have amazing, brilliant mind, and it's just important that you trust in it. I'm getting more and more in tune with this reading. I want to start here. Not like the other groups. So let me just read it to you. All the archetype cards that we have here, describing your energy, angel, and let me just read the light attributes for you. Helping those in need with no expectation of return. Samaritan. Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. And martyr, learning to transcend nature of service to oneself or a cause. And those are the cards that really speak about this side of you. It's very amazing, very beautiful, that you truly care about humanity, about, or at least something. You care about others. You care about some cause, as I was talking before. You want the world to do better. You want people to do better, live better, happier, more abundantly. And you are willing to give yourself to the cause. You really are immersed in this energy of wanting to help, wanting to contribute to this change. And with the engineer again, ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas, and alchemist, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. So I really feel like you have this ability again to take a situation, maybe any situation, maybe many situations. You are this person who is a strategist. They see the path forward. You see the ways, you see the possible options. You can take this situation, any situation or certain situations that we are talking here about that matter to you, and you see the way to transform. You see what can be done, and you are very, very detail oriented, but also big picture oriented. So you are able to take the whole. You have this goal, you know what to do with the situation, what you want to achieve, how that you want to change. And so like you have this big picture of how everything comes together, how I'm not sure what I'm talking about, but at the same time you have I'm not sure what I'm talking about. So maybe that's your problem. You feel like you are not sure what you are talking about, but it makes sense, right? More or less. And at the same time, you are detail oriented. So it's not just big ideas. It's not just knowing the destination. You know the way. You know you can plan it out. You are not lost. You can give practical resolutions, and you can share them. You need to share them. Definitely. And you are amazing at it. Maybe you already do that. Maybe you already share. Yeah, so that's just affirming how amazing it is, how appreciated it is, how much it actually helps those around you, you yourself, the world itself. Everybody like benefits from your ideas, from your your creative and practical potential. And again, angel, Samaritan, and martyr, you really have this quality when you just would like to help others, give yourself to a cause. You really care. You really care, and it's beautiful. It's a very heartful, beautiful, warm energy as well. But it's maybe not so much warm, it's just very caring and logical and directed. It's not just going around in circles, trying to do something, like being there for others, but not directing it in any direction, not directing it this care, or just being there but not knowing what to do with yourself or with others. You are there and you know what to do. You know what to do. You just need to trust yourself more. You are this alchemist. You know how to transform a situation. You know how to transform yourself. You know how to transform ideas. You know what to do with them. You know what to do to achieve this transformation, to achieve this other goal, how to change the circumstances. And again, like this engineer, just look at this card. Like, yeah, there's a lot going on in their mind, but it's not chaotic. It's very organized. It's structured. It's directed again. And with the loyal heart and the bring love into situation, Aquarius again. Aquarius is this sign of great ideas, of humanitarian, of innovation. So again, you are this innovative, very creative person inside of your mind. You have great ideas, you have big ideas, and you give them practical solution, and you care for the people again. And with the new moon in Aquarius, it's like this energy, it's a new chapter in this energy. So you are giving yourself opportunities to actually show yourself, to do something with it, and it's a new chapter. It's a new chapter in your life when you learn to fully show this energy, but also you are in tune with your intentions, with your ideas, and you are starting on this journey of expression, of implementing those ideas. And to implement those ideas, you need to share them with others. So that's very important. This black egg, this truth, it's about your throat chakra in this deck. So expressing yourself, expressing your ideas, talking with others, clear communication, communicating your ideas well, and trusting that this black egg, it's something very valuable. It's truth. It's truth, and it's your wisdom. It's your creative power. It's your beautiful mind. It's something very valuable. And bring love into the situation again, and loyal heart. I feel again like this energy of really caring for others, caring for people. Bring love into the situation. Your ideas are meant to bring love into the situation that you are caring about. They are meant to uplift the energy. They are meant to spread love. They are meant to just empower the light of this situation, the light in this world in general. Those aren't just ideas to, I don't know, like get more money, or even if they are, there's a greater beautiful cause behind it. There is an intention to truly bring love into the situation, to pour into the humanity, into this cause, like real love, real care. But you are like, you are a planner. You know what to do. Loyal heart again, yeah. Caring for others, connection with others, being loyal to others, to the cause. You are someone very reliable, very respectable. People will appreciate you whenever you put yourself out there and pour yourself into a certain cause. You choose a certain issue that you will dedicate yourself to. You are very appreciated by people around you. they can see how much you bring, how much you offer them, and everything you bring with you. You're very respectable, very respected by others. And they know they can depend on you. Yeah. Yeah, and you can count on others as well. I feel like this energy is gonna go back to you. Definitely. There is no room for doubt from others. It's not like, of course there are people who will not agree with you, but I feel this group especially, it's like you may not think you have much to offer. I don't think it's so much about being afraid of people laughing at you. Maybe that is the case for some of you, but more so it's just like not feeling like there is any point in sharing. That's maybe your problem. Like, not because they will laugh or people will disrespect you, but more so just what's the point? That may be your problem. So it's not like there won't be people that, at least it won't matter even if it does happen, who would be laughing at your ideas. Everybody will truly appreciate them. Everybody who will be involved, they will think there is a lot of potential in what you are sharing. Yeah. Okay, so let me pull some tarot now. I feel like if you struggle with, because the angel, the Samaritan, all those cards, all those personality types where they truly care for others, it's also very important to care about you. So yeah, I want to get a self-care tip for you. What can you do, dear universe, for pile number 3, for people in pile number 3? Something that they can do to care for themselves. Self-care tip for them. Ooh, that's deep. Okay, so 3 of voices. Yeah, just we have the card of the heartbreak here, the card of feeling defeated. So for some of you, this may talk about, actually, there was a situation in your life which made you feel like your ideas aren't appreciated, perhaps. But otherwise, this card makes me just think about how you are meant to. It would be nice to face your own emotions, to take care of your own emotions. If there is any sadness within you, if there is any heartbreak within you, don't run away from it. Don't run away from it. Let yourself feel the emotions. If you feel there are any tough emotions inside of you, trust that you can alchemize them as well. Turn them into wisdom. And if you struggle with anything, just know that it is going to pass. And yeah, self-love. If you feel sadness, like, universe is with you and you're someone amazing. So there are brighter days ahead, if you resonate with that sad message. But in general, don't be afraid to look within your emotions. What may be stopping you actually from opening up, if there is anything. And bring love to yourself as well. If you want to pour into the world and into others, pour into yourself first. Take care of yourself first. And when I looked at the deck, there was Star and the Fool. So again, trust in your vision, trust that you have a lot to share, that your dreams can be manifested, and take action. Just trust to open up on this new journey. Okay, so things to appreciate about themselves. Confidence boosters. Give me confidence boosters for pile number 3. Yeah. 3 of Cups. 2 of Voices. Oh, okay, I get it. The Moon. 4 of Cups and the Emperor. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep it in my hand and treat it as a message. Okay, so 3 of Emotions. Yeah, again, open up to people. Trust in your community. Trust that they will appreciate your ideas. There's just this energy of going out to the people and actually enjoying it. It's not just about like 3 of Pentacles, for example, would be a card of collaboration, work, projects, but 3 of Emotions is also a card of it's about emotions. So there is this aspect of collaboration, of course, if it's about your ideas, but in your human close relationships as well, open up to the people, have a good time with people, build friendships, build relationships. Trust that you will be received with joy, with appreciation, and yeah, there are people who will truly, again, appreciate your ideas, who will see where you are coming from, like-minded individuals, and build your relationships with those people, not only on this maybe mission level, goal. For some of you it will be professional level, but also with your heart. Open up with your heart as well, because you are a very loving person, so it's important that you experience this energy of love in your personal relationships as well, and with anybody. Yeah, just open your heart to people. Share yourself with people in this close, compassionate, intimate sense as well. 2 of Voices. If there is anything you are struggling with, like a certain decision, take your time and you will know what to do. But in general, again, it's talking about how you always know which decision is best in the end. So again, this decision making, this engineer card, knowing what to do, knowing which path to take. You know which path to take. You have a very strategic mind. Very strategic mind. You have the Moon, the 4 of Cups, and the Emperor. And I'm just gonna interpret it as you are like hiding yourself from the world, your ideas right now. You are close in this cup, feeling dissatisfied, feeling like you don't have much to share, like keeping yourself closed. But actually you are this Emperor. You are meant to lead with your ideas, or quite literally being a leader. You are creating something very stable, like fundaments for something. And the Emperor is a very big persona, so you will be seen, you will be acknowledged, you have the authority, you have great mind and the ability to bring those ideas into the world, to guide people. Yeah, you are here to guide people, to guide causes by sharing your ideas. Trust that you have potential to really do some good with your ideas. What else do I want to tell you? What would you like me to ask about? Yeah, more self-care. Give me something else that this group is really amazing at. to boost their confidence. Something about them, other things about them that are really amazing about them, dear universe. Outside of this energy, what else? Small things about them. Maybe it won't resonate for everybody because it's a general reading, but some small things maybe that most people would resonate with. Ooh, wow, Three of Swords came out again. I have no idea how to interpret it. Oh, so maybe some of you actually do go through some pain, through some heartbreak. But if I was to interpret it as something about you, is that you are here to heal. You are here to, maybe you are those eyes. You see the pain in people. You see the heartbreak. You see the pain in situation, the planet, the animals, whatever. Certain groups of people, social groups. And you are here. You cry for them. You want the best for them. You want them to feel love. You want to be there for them, helping those in need, emotional pain, heartbreak. You are here to heal people, to give them hope, to cry for them, and that's why you want to change. But if you are hurt by something, if there is pain in your heart, please give yourself space to heal, share with friends, trust others, open up, not only about your ideas, but also about what's going on in your personal life, about how you're feeling, what you are thinking, about where you are at. Open up with people. Anything else? They are truly appreciated for. Something to be confident about. Pile number 3, dear universe, please. Anything wants to come through? That's what is. That's all. Oh. Well, here we go. I have the Knight of Cups. So, how I'm gonna interpret it is interpreted. I love this phrase. I'm not even sure what I'm saying, but I know. You are this messenger of emotions. Like, you are here to rescue people again. So it's just like this affirmation of kind of what we already were talking about. You are always here to offer emotional support. You are always here with this cup. Because knights are like the messengers. They're like the, not really the messengers, but what I want to say, representatives. Like, they travel to bring forward the energy of their suit. And the Knight of Cups is like going places and offering this cup of emotions, of love. So you are someone very on a mission. Like, you can see he's not even facing the way his horse is. He's like looking out. You're looking out, for people, for places where you can help, where you can be of service, where you can offer love. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. And that's beautiful. That's very beautiful. Something very beautiful about you. So, last messages for self-confidence booster of pile number 3 in this reading. Dear universe, what do you want to highlight for them again? What is their energy right now? Confidence booster. What is going on for them? Yeah, so you are always here for people. So be there for yourself as well if you feel like you struggle with that. And perhaps many of us do a lot of the time. What do we have here? Oh, the pillow. Comfort, taking care to feel pleasant. Dream, sleep time when one's soul resides. So it's important that you take care of yourself as well. Yeah. Taking care to feel pleasant. And also, like, if your ideas arise in the dreams, be sure to write them down. That's a very random thing, but I thought I will say it. We have resilience, endurance, resource management. Oh, resource management. Oh yeah, that's the message for you. Strength, protection from outer conditions. Yeah. Created by oneself. Protection. Inherent properties. Plants. Yeah, so resource management. You know how to work in any tough conditions. You create solutions. You know how to alchemize. You know how to make use of your resources, even in tough situations. You are someone who can manage and have like strong management skills. And that will be truly appreciated whenever you put your focus. With the pillow again, it's like time to also take care of yourself. Yeah, create like comfort space, stability, attainment, guarded protection, safety, but also walls. So if you feel like you have those walls again, and that's also what this oyster is going to talk about. So there might be those walls that are keeping you from opening up to others, and it's important that you take them down because you are inside of your comfort zone as well, but know that you can be safe outside as well. I feel like pulling one more. For the oyster people. What the universe thinks about their ideas that they have to share. We have the washing machine. Releasing old programs, smart choices vibe. Oh yeah, washing away the old energy. Yeah. So you are someone with, your ideas are just there to clear away the old programs, the old ways of thinking, what is already not serving others. You are here to design new solutions, yeah? Smart choices vibe. That's what's written on this card. Smart choices vibe. You know how to make smart choices. You know how to find a way. Yeah. So I guess that's all that I have for you. Please, if you resonate with the message of having some painful emotions, take care of yourself. If you want to change the world, you first need to take care of yourself. That's very important. You got to be there for the world, right? So be there for yourself. You are amazing. You are smart. You are appreciated. Open up. Don't be afraid to share. You have a lot of love to pour into anything that you care for. And you know how to direct your ideas. You know how to manage. You know how to lead. Yeah, so thank you very much. I hope this reading resonated. I hope this message uplifted you, gave you that confidence boost, and yeah, see you. Bye bye. Hello, group number 4, everybody who chose the smoky quartz. Yeah, so underneath your crystal was the peacock card. So my dear pile number 4, you are people who have who like spread this aura of beauty, let's just say. But this beauty, what is important, the message of the peacock card is that while they are very beautiful on the outside, their secret is that their beauty resides on the inside and illuminates and comes out and emanates. I'm not sure what was the word, emanates, yeah, to the outside. So you are this peacock, and so one thing I feel like you actually have, you care for your physical beauty as well. So you feel confident in your own skin. That's the message I get. It doesn't matter. Your looks doesn't matter in the sense that it doesn't define your worth, but you just really like to put care into yourself. You appreciate small routines. Maybe you like to like do some small stuff with your hair. Maybe it's just classical makeup, but anyway, you have this vibe of like caring for your appearance, but in a way that's just, you like to show the world your elegant side, your energy is just very composed in a way. There's this aspect of it that's just being composed and being elegant in a very beautiful, majestic, kind of flowy way. Yeah. But yeah, the key to the peacock is that there is a great beauty on the inside. It's like a very high level of self-acceptance, understanding your own worth that isn't at all based on any comparison with others, on outside validation. You have truly mastered, or you are on the way to truly master, but I feel like it's already something that you have reached within yourself, to understand that your self-worth is something that comes just inherently from existing in this world, that you are worthy no matter what. And you also know that this is true for everybody else, so you don't judge, you don't discriminate, you are very compassionate. You're very compassionate, but it's a compassion that flows from knowing this truth about life. So there is this aspect of wisdom, of this elegancy. It's like inner knowing that emanates this wisdom again. So I feel like your presence has a huge impact on other people. That's something I feel with this peacock. You have your eyes set on this truth, on this knowing, and you just inspire other people. You guide other people with your own story, with your own path. Yeah, there is this mentor card later on, so there's this aspect of really having this aspect of yourself that inspires others. With the king as well, there is a bit of that. But other thing about peacock is that it's like this energy of not of dealing with situations that are being thrown at you in life with ease, with elegancy. You can handle it, you can transform it, you assimilate anything. There is this assimilation of anything vibe. With the round and round, and your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. That's the energy I'm getting. You are someone who is able to see patterns, who is able to see some toxic, let's say, negative, let's say, behaviors, habits in yourself and in others. You are able to spot them, and you are able to deal with them. You are great at breaking those negative habits. You are great at improving yourself, improving your life, working on yourself, and you inspire others to do the same. You lead by example. That's the vibe that I get here. And your commitment is being tested as well. Whenever you feel like something isn't working out quite the way you would like it to, you don't actually give up. You are able to face the challenges with ease again. So even if universe is testing you, if there are any circumstances that seem unfavorable, you are able to just find this inner peace, look at this inner truth that you have within yourself about your worth, about the world in general, and from that place you are able to deal with anything. So of course you might have moments when you get frustrated, when you get lost, when you feel like you are lost, I mean, but you always can come back to this energy, to this truth that is within you, that you are connected to always, that it's okay, and you can deal with it, and everything is there to be transformed, and you can just elevate yourself even higher in your life. Yeah. And round and round. So again, if there are any behaviors that are around, or if there is any pattern that keeps repeating itself, you're actually dealing with it, yes, but also you have this awareness that anytime something comes back into your life, anything that you feel you are like stuck within a certain situation, within a certain dynamics, you also have this awareness that every time you are actually a bit higher, every time you are a bit more wise, you have shifted your perspective, you have gained more wisdom, you don't let yourself be lost in the way of thinking that perhaps there's nothing has changed, there's no improvement. You always know, you have this bird's eye view, as there is this message in this card, bird's eye view, which is, you are the bird represented as the peacock here, so I guess you could call it a little bit of a synchronicity, but yes, you have this wisdom about how life works. You know that there is this spiral nature to lessons, that they come at us again, but it's important that our perspective has shifted, that we are elevated a bit, that we gain some more insight, that we gain some more understanding, and you can build that confidence, that peaceful approach within yourself. And I feel like there is a little bit of similarity with the colors on this card to the peacock. Fun fact, I actually thought for the fourth group to use other crystal before I chosen smoky quartz, and it's actually the ammonite. So it has this, not ammonite, is it ammonite? I'm not sure, I forgot, but it has this shape, so I thought about that, but yeah, meant to be. And here with the mentor card as well, there are like this thing he has on, I'm not sure how to call it, but it also looks like peacock feathers to me. I'm not sure if you can see it, my hand is shaking. So to go deeper into your energy, to give you your confidence boost, let me just drink my water. With your commitment is being tested, you also have a vision. You have a vision, and you don't get lost again, because you have your vision, you have your truth. But yeah, with the archetype cards, this is your energy, confidence boost, follow up on your personality, or like energies that are active within you right now, or in general, something inherent to you. Let me just read all light attributes, because I think it can hit differently when you hear the message directly as well. So with the rebel, we have challenges authority to affect social change, reject spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. With the damsel, we have understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Exorcist, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Mentor, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. And the king, additionally, enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. So, what I see here, one thing with the rebel and the exorcist and the mentor, and kind of with the king, as I mentioned before, I think, is this energy that you are, again, challenging old situations. I feel like this authority, rejecting spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs, is like rejecting anything that you feel isn't serving you, rejecting anything that isn't in your favor, rejecting anything that just doesn't work for you. You are very in tune with yourself, in tune with the truth of who you are, in truth of how life works, how universe operates, and you are not willing to settle for anything that doesn't reflect your authenticity, that doesn't reflect your highest good. Because with your feeling of self-worth, with your feeling of wanting the best for yourself, with loving yourself and others as well, is this element of not accepting second best, of not accepting things that do not serve you, because you will always no, and you will always choose because you know there is always an option that is the best for you, that reflects the highest good, that is beautiful, that is full of love, compassion, and you will not settle for anything less. You don't settle for anything less. So in that sense, you are a rebel because you will not settle for anything that you feel is not serving you. And that can come with challenging authorities for sure. If there are any situations in your career, in your like community, there can be situations which are like this challenging of authority as well. So that may be an actual example for you as well. Yeah, but basically you are in tune with yourself and you choose the best. With the exorcist as well, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses, right? So it's also this freeing energy of the rebel. You will free yourself of the patterns, of the destructive patterns, of negative patterns. You will understand them from this place of truth again, from your inner knowing, and you are gonna free yourself and others from it. So you lead by example. With the mentor card, I feel like you might be someone who actually is like a mentor. Maybe you teach, maybe there is an element where you like share your wisdom with other people. Maybe you are like a good friend who gives good advice. Maybe you are a parent and you like inspire your children and teach them how to approach life. But in general, there is this energy, as I was saying in the beginning, of leading by example. So you inspire people, whether it's directly sharing with them your wisdom, with conversations, with teaching, with direct contact, but you just inspire but how you live your life. People just see you, and even if they don't know your story, they don't experience your person, your character directly. Like even on this energetical level, you emanate this self-acceptance, this self-worth, this elegance. You inspire people. They can feel that there is this energy about you, and it strikes them, even if they don't fully realize it. They want to cultivate this energy within them as well, is what I want to say. With the damsel, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires to rely on self. It's again, I feel like it's this healthy aspect of self-acceptance, of self-worth. You know that you are the one who needs to be full in themselves, like inspires you to rely on yourself. So you understand that within connections with others or anything, whether it's platonic or romantic, it's always important that you first have this wholeness in yourself, that you are able to provide yourself the love, that you feel love in yourself already. You don't need another person to just sit and feel the love inside of you. You can just create the feeling on your own. You feel worthy no matter if you have a person around you, if you are in a relationship, if you get a job or whatever. You feel your self-worth no matter the outside conditions. So that's this card. That's what it's talking about. But also I feel like many of you care for your appearances. You may like some fashion. There's a lot of feathers here as well. There are feathers, and we have the peacock. So maybe you like this. You like some like very eccentric or extravagant, elegant accessories. You really like to put something nice on. Maybe it's also about how you decorate your house. But yeah, there is this feeling of I like to put something, some effort, energy into looking good. Like it just is an extension of your self-worth. You don't put your value on it, but it's just, again, something you might enjoy. Some of you, many of you, I think. But yeah, if you are someone in a romantic connection, or in general, in your connections, you really have this energy of, or you are trying to cultivate it, that you first know, you know, you first need to have this wholeness, and that's really what you care for in life, to feel good about yourself, to improve your well-being, to change for better, if they're for better, for healthier, for more happier, for fuller in yourself again, just feeling better. Like, changing for better is, for me at least, it means feeling better, having less limitations, being more in tune with yourself, in tune with the universe, with what you desire from like bottom of your heart, from your soul, and living the life that you want to live. Make choices that you know reflect your self-worth, the beauty that is inside of you. That's the peacock energy here. And the king, I feel like, again, it's this energy of leading by example, but again, this mentor, right? And also this abundance, this worth, like just feeling worth, abundance. Peacock is again connected with abundance, and the king is very abundant card, right? So you have great abundance, and you may be also a person who is actually very well off in a physical sense as well. Not for many of, not for all of you, I wanted to say, but what I mean is that the abundance you have within can also be showing on the outside, like in your circumstances. And if it's something you struggle with, universe, I think, wants to remind you that you can have the abundance, but it's also something that can be worked on kind of through energy. Maybe someone needed to hear that, but of course it's very specific. But yeah, self-confidence boost for this pile number 4. Ooh, I like it. So 2 of inspiration, 2 of wands, getting out of your comfort zone, always looking for possibilities. Yeah, you are always looking out to change, for growth, for growth. You don't want to be kept stuck. You don't want to go round and round. Yeah, whenever there is like a painful ending in your life, you just can translate. Oh, and with the, or translate. I mean, transform. Like, yeah, you understand it quite well. You have the lovers, so yeah, maybe some of you are in this working on your romance, and you actually are attracting people who are on your level, who are good for you in a romantic sense and in all kinds of relationship sense. But it's also about this harmony, inner harmony within yourself. Anything else that wants to come through? Yeah, again, moving on, always moving on. Any ending that comes into your life, any painful situation where you know there is no going further, you are able to analyze, you are able to move towards, and there is a lot of air energy. So again, the peacock is air as well, so maybe you are an air sign, or it's again about your mentality, about the way you perceive the world. And yeah, so always you are able to transform and transfer into a new way of thinking, into new waters. And what you do is you really put a lot of effort into your self-care. Self-care is very important for you. I feel like I want to ask, what are some good news? Can I get good news about what pile number 4 people can expect to come into their life. Pile number 4 people, if there's something their commitment is being tested about, something, an advice or a message about something they might be waiting for or something they care about. For pile number 4, dear universe. Knight of Cups, Chariot, the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, Temperance. Yeah, so again, I kind of got more cards than I wanted to take out, so let me just yeah, with the Knight of Cups, the Chariot, the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers, yeah, there's definitely like the energy of healthy connections, whether romantic or not. I feel like if you are someone who is in a relationship or is trying to manifest a very healthy, abundant, loving connection, because I imagine that's what you would do if you are the peacock and that's what you would like to bring into your life. You wouldn't just go for anything. With this damsel, understanding the nature of healthy romance, if you are manifesting a connection, there's definitely a message of it happening. Or if you already are within one, like cultivating this very harmonious, very honest, fulfilling, loving energy. And otherwise, this message might be just about having honest communication with people, offering your heart, offering your wisdom in an emotional sense. So anything connected to like dealing with your traumas, emotionality, support, emotional support, and leading by example again, like not being afraid to show yourself and charge forward with whatever it is you set your mind on. And yeah, the energy of being a full cup on your own, of self-love, of creativity, of intuition, and the inner harmony and harmony within connection with other people. Connections with other people. That's kind of random, but I felt like doing that. Okay, so final messages, dear universe, for pile number 4. It wasn't a very precise shuffle, but for pile number 4, that wasn't even, that was even worse, but we're gonna manage. Pile number 4. Okay, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, you understand that everybody has a certain role to play. Everybody is different, and we all create like beautiful wholeness together, and everybody has their own value that they bring to the table, and it's not at all dependent on other people. That's the message of this card. Anything additional? And of course it's the card of orchestra, of music, so music might be important to you. It might be a way for you to soothe your soul, to enjoy your time. For group number 4, final messages, confidence boost. Confidence boost. Oh, we have another. It's funny, it's the only card I don't know how to interpret it like fully. This is the card. So maybe you have like personal interpretation. But yeah, it's again like it's the only other card that emphasizes like connections with people. Like there are only 2 cards on which there are more than one person. So again, I feel like you really have this beautiful understanding of how human connections work, of how we are all individuals of our own value. Like, you are very good at understanding that you have mastered it, and also like you have this, because of that you have this magnetism. You are attracting connections that are based on equality, on fairness, whether that is romantic or platonic or in your workplace or friend group, anything. You are like you mastered the social interactions in that truth, being based in that truth about how we are all worthy, and you inspire people. Yeah, you inspire people. The peacock is also kind of like this rainbow. Hope, dreams, magic, wonder and awe. Good things after a tough period. Smile from the universe. Treat it as a sign that whatever you may be going through, it's all going to be alright, but also, yeah, you are like this rainbow. You show your colors, you are not afraid, you are beautiful, and you inspire people. So yeah, thank you for this reading. I hope it wasn't too confusing in some moments of it, but otherwise I hope it resonated. And yeah, thank you for sharing your energy with me, and yeah, see you. Bye bye.